industry of network marketing. And I just want to tell you my story very briefly so you guys understand exactly how we got here, because I think it's a very important point to see how simple our business is. We have a 24-year history in network marketing, and we were with the company for over 16 total years. And 6 months ago, we were not looking for an opportunity. 6 months ago, I was working out at the gym, and now listen very carefully. I received a text message from somebody I respect a lot. And that person's name is now presidential millionaire Jeremy Roma. And here was his magic text. You ready? Hey, bro, hope all is well with you and Lisa. I see you're killing it in your business, but want to share with you something I'm very excited about. If you would, please watch this 2-minute video. I would love your opinion. Because of the respect I had for Jeremy, my wife and I watched the 2-minute video, and almost instantaneously after it ended, we both looked at each other and said, this is different. It intrigued us so much, we started to look into the company. Long story short, 3 months ago, we left a company that we spent over 16 years with, and we're now full-time at World Global Network. Why? Because Jeremy Roma sent me a text message. A 24-year veteran was recruited from a text message. Now, that's the message I want to send tonight. It's the simplicity of the business that we are involved in. And I have the absolute honor of bringing on our first speaker. Because I will tell you guys, some people talk a lot in the industry. Some people are about action. This next person I want to bring up, when I first met this gentleman, it's sort of like a kindred spirit. I call him my brother from another mother because we hit it off instantly. And I will tell you, Mr. Rabu Gary is the real deal. He is a double president in the organization, which means his business, listen, does between $100 and $249,999 in a pay cycle. Our pay cycles are weekly. Mr. Rabu Gary is the #1 recruiter in the company. Get your notepads out, get a pen, take some notes, because this gentleman walks his talk, and I believe that's going to be his topic tonight. So, Mr. Rabu Gary, I'm honored. Thank you very much, and please take it away.
Well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that introduction. And man, Jeff and Lisa, they're industry giants. You know, I was part of a company, and you know, they were diamonds there. They were absolutely incredible. You know, I had a chance to see them from afar, get to hear their story. But then when I got a chance to meet him, as Jeff said, we became kindred spirits. Like, that's my brother. Can't wait to see him next week in New Orleans. And I'm gonna get New Orleans early so I could, you know, get some recruiting on. But Jeff, I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate Lisa so much. Sherry and I love you guys a whole bunch, and I'm honored to be on tonight to share tonight. And you know, Jeremy asked us, could we share some things from the heart for what's happening for us and why we're having momentum? And ladies and gentlemen, my favorite topic is personal production and personal recruiting. And we've heard that, you know, that's been the script as of late. You know, Jeremy's been talking about it. The leaders have been talking about it, going out there leading from the front. You know, I even had a chance to talk about it briefly on the World Global Network President Above panel that we had on Monday. You know, I said something, you know, I said the only way to lead an orchestra is to turn your back on the crowd. You got the conductor can't lead an orchestra, you know, looking at him, he has to turn his back on the crowd. Now, that doesn't mean leave people alone. That doesn't mean, you know, abandon your team. But exactly what it means is lead by example. And so, ladies and gentlemen, some of you, you're so great. And I just want you to learn tonight, you know, I'm going to talk about your potential and some of the simple things you can do. I'm not just going to give you philosophy tonight because I'm not a philosophy guy. I'm just going to let you know that, you know, and there's nothing wrong with philosophy. It's so great that Jeremy and I, we work so well together because Jeremy's very philosophical, deep thinker, you know, and I think on a psychological level, but he's very philosophical, where I am very ABC, you know, do this, so on and so forth, and make it happen. That's been my mantra in this industry, because unlike Jeff and Lisa, unlike, you know, some of the legends who are on this line tonight, I haven't been in this industry for a long time. You know, I've been in here for 16 years. But since I've been in this industry, I've recruited well over 1,000 people personally. I kind of stopped counting at 1,500. Okay, and I don't say that to impress you, but I'm going to show you some of the things I've done that I did back then and I'm doing right now. And what makes it even easier with this company, we don't have to educate people on our product. I want you guys to get that. Some of you spent some time in the health and wellness industries, or I was in the legal service industry. My God, we had to educate people on products. You know, some folks, you know, you have to educate people. It's a paradigm shift. Well, thank God to Fitbit. Thank God for the Apple Watch. Thank God for Garmin, Samsung. I was in Walmart the other day buying some surveillance cameras for my house. You know, we got this new security system, blah, blah, blah. And while I was there, I was looking at the wearable section. And there were ones that were way more expensive than ours and some least expensive, but people see them. So let me tell you how you're going to increase your recruiting. I don't have a lot of time tonight, so I want you to pay close attention. So these are some things that I personally do. Now, I want you guys to eat the meat and spit out the bones. Use what will work for you. And in some instances, you might want to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, and so when I first joined this company, you know, Jeremy tells the story better than me. You know, I was the first rep to really go public with World Global Network, okay, in the United States. Now, Chad and Tita, you know, as it pertains to the Hilo, okay, Chad and Tita, they already built, you know, nice international business, but I was like the guinea pig, literally. And I went on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, and I started making a lot of Facebook posts, and I talked about this every day. The first Facebook post I ever made, my first Facebook Live I ever made, I was in Miami in September, in August, and I was at, you know, the hotel that the company put us in, and I was at this big old pool, and I made a Facebook video about World Global Network and about what I'm just embarking in. And people, like, what's this crazy guy talking about? That's something my friend said. But lo and behold, I just kept talking about it, and I just started recruiting people left and right. Well, I didn't stop there, okay? You know, when Jeremy and I got together, we were like, look, man, you know, and this is important. We were talking about the system. We were coming up with how we're going to build this business, and we're like, and I'm like, look, this is technology. We're going to send out text messages. And Jeremy's like, you know what? And Jeremy said, you know what, text messages work. And I was like, yeah, we're going to do text messages. So, guys, I want you to get this. You know, we're sitting there brainstorming. We're like, we're going to do text messaging. Jeremy said, I got some great text messages that worked. You know, we'll just come up with some scripts and so on and so forth. And we start doing it. And we start sending out a ton of text messages. Listen to what Jeff said. Jeff and Lisa have made millions in this industry. And they were recruited by a text. Listen to the psychology in that, ladies and gentlemen. Today, in today's society, some people, if you call them on their phone, they don't answer. You send them a smoke signal, a carrier pigeon. You get UPS to knock at their door, they hide. But if you send them a text message, they reply. I'm just telling you, you know. And so what we decided to do was just to piggyback on what common mainstream America or internationally, the way people communicate. And we found it to be so effective. Now, it doesn't mean just send out the text message. It means follow up too. There's some folks you're going to put a phone call into. Make no mistake about it. I personally, with me, I will text you 3 times. I want you guys to write this down. I will reach out to you 3 times. So if I had a list of 100 people, that's 300 opportunities for me to get them involved with this company. Some folks will text someone one time, your feelings will get hurt, they didn't reach back out to you. Well, you're going to get 2 and 3 texts from me. I'm just going to tell you like it is, okay? And I'm just going to follow up with you and say, hey, did you see the text message? Did you like it? You know, hey, how about getting you on a webinar? And ladies and gentlemen, once we get them on a webinar, it's over. Like right now, I have a goal. And some of you saw my Facebook Live post I posted the other day. I have a goal between now and June to recruit 60 people personally. Now, it's cool that I'm the #1 recruiter in the company, but I'm going to blow that out the water. And this is why. I don't have to spend as much time with my team because our system is so simple. You guys get it? Unless we're launching leaders like Ryan and Lydia, who you're about to hear from, we're so excited for them. Unless we're launching some leaders, you know, with major influence, we plug most people into the system, and they're going to use the system and train their team as well. And so I can get out there and recruit. And how I'm going to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is get more eyeballs looking at the 2-minute video. So You may say, well, the Facebook thing is not for me, so on and so forth. Great. Here's something else that I'm doing, okay? I use flyers and door hangers. Let me tell you a little story. It's so funny, and I told this Saturday. I joined network marketing, and some of the leaders in the industry is like, flyers don't work. I didn't tell this part of the story. I was at a convention, so I'm a six-figure earner. I have a team of like 3,000 people in there, and one of these leaders, a six-figure earner, stood on the stage and said, hey, flyers don't work. You got to get in folks' living room. It doesn't work in the cold market. Leave the cold market alone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't have a warm market. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, I went to college. I worked at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I had a warm market, a small group of people who loved, trusted, and respected me, but not anything big, because I quit my job after making $50 in network marketing. I was making $52,000 a year with a company car, didn't have to pay for insurance, didn't have to pay for gas, didn't have to pay for a car note, and I made $50 in network marketing. And on September 10th, 2001, the day before 9/11, I quit my job cold turkey. So unlike you, who had a job and you're doing this part-time, I had no other income. Now my wife had a job, and I had to make this work. So I couldn't rely on just my warm market. Yes, I dug into my warm market over and over again. And like some of you novices, we ticked people off, okay? We've done it. All the leaders here know we've had a person say, don't call me back. If you haven't had that happen yet, then you haven't built it big, okay? So we ticked some people off because we're so excited, but my warm market went pretty quick. And so we started developing flyers, and they were terrible, okay? But we put so many out in the marketplace. I'm not gonna tell you to do this, but I will put out, now this is very, very over the top. So you don't have to do this. But I would put out 1,000 flyers a day. That was my job. That was all. I didn't have I woke up in the morning. I went out and put out flyers everywhere. Walmart, Target, grocery stores, gyms, churches, you name it. I would take flyers and put them in the magazines at Walmart, at CVS, Walmart, Rite Aid, wherever there was a person. I would put flyers and flyers and flyers, and people started to call me. And I recruited people into a legal company. Now I want you guys to get this. We're talking about Fitbits or wearables. I recruited people, and they paid $250 to get started to sell legal services, to sell legal insurance. Number one, people don't like attorneys, and they darn sure don't like insurance brokers, okay? They don't like insurance. And I recruited a host of people and taught other people to recruit a host of people into a very hard business. And it worked so well there. When I joined Organic Gold, I never drank coffee ever. Okay, and I don't mind saying this, but I was out there putting out flyers, recruiting people into a coffee company, and I didn't even drink the product. Okay, it is what it is. I'm very honest, guys. And so we use flyers. We use road signs. Oh my God, those road signs you see on the street that say work from home, you may turn your nose up to them. You may not look at them. They work, and people call you. And sometimes it's not the person who called you, it's the person who they can lead you to. Because just think about it. Let's say someone calls you from a flyer or work from home, something, and they've never done network marketing. They know someone who's done network marketing. So I will recruit that person, and I'll say, hey, you got any of those friends in Mary Kay or Avon or Amway who's always bothering you? Yeah. Get me on the phone with them. You guys get it? I will recruit through the novices, the people who didn't know. And so we use road signs, we use flyers, business cards. Oh my God, here's a good trick for you. So, well, I'm honest. So I would go to like Applebee's and everywhere, and I would take all these business cards out the little fish bowls that they have, and I would put my business cards in there. I'm just telling you the truth, guys. That's what I did. And so I would get these cards, and I would call people on these business cards, and I say, hey, you don't know me, but you were at Applebee's last week, and I got your card, and hey, I just want to know if you're open to. And we didn't know. It was trial and error. But it led to over 1,000 recruits, and it's helped my wife and I make over $2 million in this industry. And so since I've been in World Global Network, I have flyers out in the marketplace. I get calls all the time. And we now have door hangers. We did some research on door hangers. Do you know people don't label door hangers as junk mail? Think about how personable it is for you to open your door and it's a darn door hanger on your door. You guys get this? You're going to look at it. You're not going to treat it as junk mail. You guys get this? This is simple marketing 101. And typically in network marketing, this is not the route you go. But we have a product that mainstream America or the world already knows about. All we have to do is show them that we have the best product out there. The more eyeballs you get to look at this 2-minute video, you win. That's the name of the game. Contrary to popular belief, people are smart. Okay, there's not a lot of dodo birds walking around here. People are smart, ladies and gentlemen, and people are consumers. People love the shiny object. I'm just going to tell you like it is. We all know people hate to be sold, but they love to buy. And we now have a chance, the first time in this industry, to market a product or recruit customers into a company that mainstream America or the world, they love. Now, I'll be honest with you. I never had a desire to have a Fitbit ever. Not fairly healthy, but and this is me. I would laugh at my friends, you know, who do the steps things. You know, they're like, oh man, I went to a barbecue and all my friends had Fitbits and I didn't have one. And they were like, yeah, man, I had 400 steps yesterday. And I'm like, look at these dodo. This is me because they're my friends and I could talk about them. Like, look at these numbskulls over in the corner talking about steps. I'm being honest with you. Now, yesterday, my wife and I went to the gym and I did over 5,000 steps and I was excited about it, okay? And so maybe I came kicking and screaming, but I conformed to the rest of the world. And so, ladies and gentlemen, my job is to help you get out there and get as many pieces of marketing materials in the marketplace as humanly possible. That's the name of the game. See, this is something I could say. I don't have to have a large team or big influence. But I promise you, you can drop me in the middle of the Mojave Desert. You give me enough marketing materials, I will beat you. I will beat you because I'll get more eyeballs to look at my opportunity. I'm just telling you, I'll do the warm market. I'll do the text message. I'll do all the other stuff that everybody else is doing, but I'm also going to mass market at a very low nominal fee. And so many of you know about the Hilo.life link. Ladies and gentlemen, I use my Hilo.life link a whole bunch. I have to use mine. I have to send people to my personal site. You know why? I get so many people reaching out. I can't send them to the free one because I can't follow up with them. So mine is rg.hilo.life, and I can even show you my back office right now. I have a whole bunch of numbers. I cleared it out the other day, and it's at 82 again. Okay? I have a whole bunch of people, ladies and gentlemen, who just keep reaching out to me. Now, some of them are tire kickers. And you're going to get that. Some people are curious, but then some people are serious. I'm just going to tell you like it is. But your job is to get this in front of more and more people. I promise you. Right now, we have over 473 people watching right now. And I know this has been shared on some different Facebook channels. It's not by a mistake that there's that many people on a training right now, ladies and gentlemen. We know the 2-minute video works because you wouldn't be with us right now. You got it? So if it works for you, it'll work for other people. You just want to get it out there to the masses. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys, if you aren't aware of it, I'm going to show you the Hilo.life site. I'll show you my personal one. And then I'm going to show you where you can get some of these marketing materials. And there's going to be a discount. And number one, the marketing materials are cheaper than Vistaprint. Okay, that's number one. I'm excited about that. Okay. But they've also discounted the marketing materials to tomorrow at noon, and they're giving all of Jeremy Roman's team a 10% discount on marketing materials to tomorrow at noon. But first of all, for those who aren't familiar with this, because see, I don't want to say, guys, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and leave you in the fog for you to go waste time and go put stuff together in your basement with power tools, okay? Where you can go to a certain place, get some marketing materials, and go out there and make this your best month ever. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Hold on for a second. Go to internet. First place we're going to go to Hilo.life. 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 Okay, and so ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have one of these, go to Hilo.life. Get your own site. Okay, it's the best one out there. Now, there are other marketing pages and capture pages. Here's the simplicity here. Now, let me give you marketing 101. If you give people too much information, you're dead in the water. You ever have one of those distributors who throw up over everybody? If you have a marketing page that has too much information, you're dead in the water. People will not have, they won't have a need to call you. You guys get it? So this one has been designed to pique someone's interest and make them call you. You don't want to have a site where people can read all this stuff about your product, this, that, and the other. What do they need you for? They'll try to buy from the company directly. I'm just telling you like it is. Okay. So you want something like this. It's real simple, where they could watch a little video, get on a webinar, so on and so forth, for those who don't have this. Okay. You don't want anything that's convoluted. This was by design. I want my prospects to go here, watch a video, reach out to me. That's it. I don't want them to go spend an hour looking over, learning about the product and all this other stuff. That's my job. That's the webinar's job. You guys get this? This is important. If they really want to learn about the product, they could just hit buy, you know, and buy. But this is important. Now, in addition to this, Hilo.life. So I encourage everyone to have the Hilo.life site. Now, also, I'll show you this. World GM Marketing. Now, I met with Fabio. I personally met with Fabio and Alessandro. Fabio's the owner of the company, okay? And Alessandro is our COO. I met with them 2 weeks ago in Miami, and they were raving over this website. They were raving over it. And the reason why, they said, we didn't have to do it. We can stick to tech. And so, ladies and gentlemen, here's something I'm using now. I just put in an order. I'm telling you, I don't even have these yet, okay? I just put in an order of these darn door hangers. Where are they? Well, first of all, let me show you the brochures. Stop disappearing. Okay, so the brochures are amazing. Now, every person I talk to about, because I know we're an internet-based business, but everybody I talk to, and they're cheap or inexpensive. Everybody I talk to now about World Global Network, I put a brochure in their hand, period. They're getting a brochure from me. And many of us are doing expos. Okay, so I'm using brochures. Okay, and they're gorgeous brochures. They talk about bios in. They have a brief description about the product. About the opportunity, very brief. And another one, door hangers. These door hangers are great. They're awesome. And so look at them. Look at this. A smartwatch that is really smart. News broadcast. Introducing the most advanced wearable in the world. Fox News. Blah, blah, blah. You see that? Hilo.life and my number. I don't want too much information on here. I want them to call me. And look at the back. As a comparison chart, you know, it talks about the Life Oracle. This is great. It talks about our app store. This is amazing. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I know many of you are doing expos out there. I have road signs out. Road signs work. And you know, it's so funny. People call you like, oh, is this really true? You know, is this really an opportunity? All I want is my phone to ring. I want my phone to ring. If my phone rings, ladies and gentlemen, I have another opportunity to get somebody to look at the video. And there's other stuff here. So I don't want to belabor the point, because I have to introduce some folks who's doing some amazing things. And so these are the things that I'm using. I promise you this. I don't believe in competition unless it's sports and spades. You play spades or poker, I'm going to destroy you. Okay? Or if it's sports, you're in trouble. I'm just letting you know. They call me the natural in spades. Wait till we get to Vegas. Wait till we get to New Orleans. Wait till we get to Thailand. I'm going to kick some butt and take some names, okay? I will compete with you to the death in spades or in sports. But when it comes to business, I don't compete, okay? But what I'm going to do, and I'm going to throw this out to Jeremy and ask Jeremy and some of the presidents to help with this. I'm going to throw a challenge out there, not a competition, because we're not competing with one another, but I'm going to throw a challenge out there. The person who out-recruits me, Rabu Gary, with personal recruits, in the month of May and June, I'm going to give you $500. So you don't have to, the person who out-recruits me, I'm going to give you $500. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, okay? So I'm letting you know, I'm going to have more tools out in the marketplace than you. Chances are you're not going to beat me, but try. And I want some of you like, I'm going to kick his ass. Excuse my language. I'm going to kick his butt. I meant to say butt. I apologize. The person who out-recruits me this month, you got $500 coming from me, and I'm sure you probably have some coming from Jeremy also. Because we want as many people in Vegas as possible. How do we get more people in Vegas? Recruit more folks. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I threw the challenge out there. Now, for those who go to World GM Marketing between now and noon, there's a coupon code. If you put in the coupon code RECRUIT, you get 10% off of anything. So just put in the coupon code RECRUIT. Whatever's back there, you get 10% off. You know, and they're cheaper than Vistaprint anyway, so they're even cheaper now. So put in the coupon code RECRUIT. You get 10% off. That's between now and noon. And so ready, set, go. All right. So hey, that's my time. Oh, I'm sorry. And I get an opportunity, and then I'll turn it over to Jeff and Lisa and Jeff. I get an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to unmute some incredible folks. I'm going to unmute them first. Our newest, okay, diamonds, double diamonds, grand diamonds. I'm going to start first with our newest diamonds. It might be our youngest diamond in the company. Here's a young gentleman who I've had a chance to, connect with. He's under the great leadership of EJ and Alan, some phenomenal leaders. But this gentleman, he and his wife, they're making it happen. They're brand new diamonds, okay? And they just had a huge event in North Carolina. He and his partner, Ramon, were very responsible for packing that room. And some of you saw it on our team's Facebook page. But I'm going to throw it out to McMillan and Kim, Latanya. Man, congratulations, bro, for hitting diamond, brand new diamond. Hey, tell us your story real briefly and why World Global Network.
Awesome. Hey, everybody. Welcome, guys. Thank you for the time to be here. Actually, first and foremost, I want to give it back to Rabu. And, I've been working with Rabu now for about a month now. And I tell you guys, I love his work ethic. I love his energy because I know he's a go-getter. And I know if I want to work with someone that wants to become successful, I want to be able to work with someone that's a go-getter. But let me show you guys my story. So basically, we got involved in the direct sell industry, network marketing at the age of 20 years old with my fiance, Kim. I used to work at a fast food Chinese restaurant. I used to be a chef there. That's what I did for a living. Did I like what I was doing? No, I did not, but I was hungry for success. I was hungry for success because being 19 and 20, we always question in our mind, what are these successful people doing? And we know being there, working there for the next 10, 20 years, it's not going to get us where we want to be, or we're not going to be able to reach our dreams from being there. So a friend of ours, actually my fiance, Kim's mom, Alan, introduced us to this industry of direct sales. And of course, with the leadership of EJ Pardo, Alan Tone, and John Cortez, they were able to guide us and mentor us in this industry. And we're very blessed because at the age of 18, 19, we were able to make over 6 figures every single year being that age. Now I'm 25, 26 years old being in this industry. Well, it gets me excited because imagine the simplicity of World Global Network. We've only been in this business now for a month and a half, 2 months, going 2 months. In my previous company, it took me about a year and a half to reach the same position that I've reached here with World Global Network as a diamond. It took me a year and a half. Here it took me 2 months, less than 2 months. It's because of the simplicity, like what Rabu said. Share the videos, plug them into the webinars, do follow-ups, do that all over again. You do that all over again. We just launched North Carolina with the leadership of Mackey and of course Marshall, and we had over 150 people there. It's only been a month and a half since we started that market. And it shows me, and it tells me the symbol of this business. And what gets me excited, because I know with World Global Network, we're the winning team, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the winning team. We need to work together. Let's communicate. And what gets me excited is we're just getting started. We just opened, like what Rabu said, they just got started September of 2016. And now it's April of 2017. Where can you see a company that has that much growth, and you see 12 people in the top 200 that's making that much income? That's incredible, guys. That's incredible. The first time I saw this company, I was blown away by the product. The first 2 minutes, this thing caught my attention. And when I saw the compensation plan, it blew me away. It totally blew me away. I told my mentor, is that all I have to do? He said, yes, that's it. The simplicity and the being able to do the business from home, bar none. I'm new to this webinar. I went out there. I did one-on-one meetings. I drove hours just to meet one individual. But with this system we have with the webinar, it's here. It's 6 o'clock here. 6 o'clock here in California, and I can do 5 webinars a day. And then that's as much time as me going to point A to point B, especially in the Los Angeles traffic. And I can do 5 meetings at home and saving all that time and being able to expose. And I like what Rabu said. He'll give you all the materials. And the key is how many people is going to see that materials. And because of this technology with this webinar, I can show this opportunity, this product to as many people as I can from the comfort of my own house. So with that being said, I just want to thank each and every one of you guys, the leadership, EJ Pardo, Alan Tunan, Rabu, Jeremy Roma, because I know hitting diamond, it doesn't stop here. We're just getting started. That's what gets me excited. We're just getting started. we're just getting started. So with that being said, I want to give it back to Rabu. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, man. I'm excited for you. As I said earlier, he said he got started when he was 19. So, I mean, he got started yesterday. So, man, congratulations, bro. I'm very, very excited for you and your family. So, big deal, big deal, big deal. Well, now I'm going to reach out to these little lovebirds. I saw y'all kissing. I'm about to my friends, Ryan and Lydia. These are just some amazing folks. Ryan, you got a beard now, man. What's going on?
Yeah, man, I grew up for you. The hair on your head, I put it on my face.
Oh, my God. You look like Grizzly Adams over there, brother.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
It's more like Chris Kringle.
Chris Kringle, exactly, exactly. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, these two folks, obviously, they're darling individuals. They've been leaders in this industry for quite a while. I mean, major players. They're nutritionalists. They have a huge following. But they have a heart of gold. And from the time I met them, I remember the first time I met them, I was in Philadelphia. I was sitting to the left. They were sitting to the top right, I believe. And we had a chance to meet. And, you know, we talked and, you know, did some brainstorming and picking each other's brains. But they're just incredible. It's no wonder. What'd you guys hit, like double diamond or something, like 72 hours or something like that?
Diamond.
Yeah, we hit diamond in right out of the launch.
Yeah, see, like, it took me 2 months to hit diamond, so I'm okay with it. But ladies and gentlemen, here's some phenomenal leaders, man, and just to be part of their team, just to be working with them now, I'm so honored. And you know, I told Jeremy when they came on board, I was like, about time. You've got enough text messages. You just keep sending text messages. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, don't send it just once or twice. Keep sending it. So, hey, guys, I just want to hear from you guys. Tell your background, and we're honored to have you on tonight to share your story.
Awesome. Rabu, thank you. Before I turn it over to my beautiful wife to start off and tell her backstory, I just want to say, Rabu, once you get a little bit of passion and energy, you know, you'll start recruiting some more people. Seriously, you're like a mini Muhammad Ali, man. It's incredible. We could close the webinar right now, and people just need to have passion.
Eleanor, sorry.
We're good. So,
Drop the mic.
but I'm going to turn it over to Lydia, let her give her our backstory real quick. And I'll tell you what we did to get where we are in the last pretty much 7 hours.
Thank you. Mala lang po sa inyo.
No problem. Go ahead. Let me make sure everybody's muted. Go for it. I can hear you.
Well, you know, we want to thank everyone.
Team effort. That's why we're excited. Kasi kaya.
Okay, go ahead. You're perfect. I got you.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You know, like you said, Rabu, we've been part of the industry. I personally was part of the industry going on 20 years now. We've had success in the industry. We also have been in the wellness and fitness industry for over 20 years. I was personally used to making in the industry $25,000 to $35,000 a month, and we walked away 3 years ago. Actually, over 3 years ago from the industry. And, you know, you talk about getting those texts. Jeremy texted us before and messaged us through Facebook back maybe in August and September. And it wasn't that we weren't interested. It just wasn't the right timing. You know, I saw something but didn't think about it, just wasn't wrapping my head around it. And it was all about the timing and him following up. And you know, with this system, one of the things that I absolutely love, you know, we talked about, we've been successful in the industry, but one of the things that I know about being successful in the industry is to humble ourselves. Doesn't matter what we made before, what we did before. All I knew when we finally were ready to talk to Jeremy and talk about what was going on, because for the past 3 years, I have not been able to find something that I felt passionate about. I didn't want anything to do with the industry. And I knew this much when we were ready to say, let's go full force with this company. Jeremy income spoke volumes. And we're like, okay, Jeremy, whatever you tell us to do, we're going to do it. I don't care what we've done in the past. I don't care what we know, who we've been able to recruit, what our background was. You tell us what to do, and that's what we're going to do. And we're not going to try to recreate the wheel. We're not going to do anything. We're not making 6 figures a month with everything else, and we're not making 6 figures a month with this company. So you tell us what to do, because that's what we want to do. And that's really what we did, to do 72 hours to hit diamond. And obviously we're not done. Obviously we want to do more than that, but I just wanted to say that we were just willing to humble ourselves and be coachable. And that's what brought us here today. And we're excited to be here and be a part of everything.
Yeah, and I just want to say, you know, the simplicity, Rabu, I want to piggyback on what you said, the simplicity of the system. I've never seen something so simple where so many people are making so much money so fast. you know, period. Now we've heard all those slogans and whatnot in the industry for those of us that have been in the industry for years, but truly to see it, to experience it, you know, to know what people we know, like Rabu, you and, you know, and Jeremy, what you guys been able to accomplish in such a short amount of time. What got us to look at this was a few things. One, I'm not gonna lie, Rabu, all your Facebook lives were like poking and poking.
Like, he's on again.
I'm like, he's on that again. I'm like, this is like breakfast with Rabu, lunch with Rabu, dinner with Rabu. I'm going, this is weird, but I'm like, I'm laying down and Rabu's on my phone. I'm like, what is up? But I'm like, okay, so there's something seriously going on with this, but the timing wasn't right. And Jeremy was incredible because, you know, Jeremy Roma was, you know, telling us, look, you know, he wouldn't pressure us. And what I love is what he preaches, and it makes so much sense for so many people to understand. It gives zero energy to resistance. Yeah. And Rabu, you're going through the numbers, man, and that's why you're hitting these levels. And you're hitting these levels because you have a true passion to help people. It's not because you want to help your family. I know you, and you've got a heart of beyond gold. It's platinum, if that's higher than gold.
Keeping it simple.
You know, and you keep it simple. When Jeremy said, look, I want you to do this. We had a humbling experience with Jeremy. I said, look, he's like, can you be real with me? I said, you know I can. We're friends. He said, you know, what amount of income do you need to solve the problems you have in your life right now, the things that are going on? And we told him. He said, okay, so this is what you need to do in the next 72 hours. We did it. But the funny thing is, this is the power of this system, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't even get to do everything he said. He's like, text everyone you know. We've barely scratched our list of people. We haven't gone live yet. We haven't gone on social media, and that's where a lot of our presence is. We haven't touched it yet. And the reason I say that is because in this launch, we've shared it with some people that we knew would catch the vision right away. And I'm going to tell you how that we love and care about. People we want wearing the device, right? And that love and care about us. And we simply said, listen, some people, I shared a text. Some people, because of the personal relationship, I had to get on the phone and talk to them and say, listen, you won't believe what we found. You got to take a look at this. And we never tried to sell them on the business once. We sold them on one thing, and that's take a look at this 2-minute video. I'll talk to you after. It will do all the talking for me.
And the device.
And they looked at the 2-minute video. They looked at the device. They dove as deep as they wanted on Helo.life. We didn't have a replicated site yet. We weren't in. We had Helo.life. We did the follow-up. But what happened, Rabu, I love this, was the fact that we were able to scratch the surface of our people, but the duplication was like the best game of dominoes I've ever seen. And it led to people, to health professionals, to major health professionals, to multiple countries. And I'm talking about, by the way, we started we just ended our first pay cycle. Today.
Tuesday, right? Yeah, today.
And it was like, it was nuts, you know, on what has happened. But I got to tell you, I got a text today from one of the leaders in our group. This is awesome. Text said this: everyone in our organization got paid. They're so super excited because this compensation plan, not only, we know binary is incredible, right? 20% left, right, or 10%, wherever you're at, but they're not used to a fast start on top of that, a fast start on top of the, you know, the 59 loyalty. They're not
shared a text.
Just sharing a text. Right. And what we had to do with some of our leaders is not humble them, but to say, hey guys, remember all that stuff you learned? Forget it.
That's right.
Send a text. You will be blown away when you realize how simple it is, because you'll think there's no way something like this could work this easy. And it truly does, as long as you go through those numbers. And you know, I know some people say, well, I've gone through my people. No, you haven't. You have people following you on social media that you don't even know are following you. And that's why having a replicated site, like you said, Rabu, is critical if you want to build this with the masses. Absolutely. You want to make supplemental income? Not needed. You want replacement income? Hands down, it's needed to have that replicated system. The system is genius. Again, I can't be more thankful to Rabu. You blasting Facebook constantly, putting out these challenges like that. Jeremy following up with just the way he did with the friendship we had, no pressure. He knew blood glucose got us. That coming out, you know, we knew. But look, we're just getting started, obviously. We're super excited. We're humble. We're happy. I mean, that's really all I can say.
Did we say we're excited?
Yeah, did we say we're excited?
You're excited. You're excited.
So, but again, thank you for the opportunity, man. We're ready to just tear this up. We got a lot of team on here watching this tonight that is just so excited about this opportunity, something they've never seen before, and a lot of health professionals.
Wow! Congratulations, man! I'm so happy for you guys. I'm over here doing backflips. Like, I'm genuinely happy. And you're right, Ryan, you know, and Lydia, tell your team, you got to unlearn some stuff to make money here, literally. You know, people are like, can you do a three-way call with me? No. And it's not that we can't, we're moving so fast. And so I appreciate you guys with your testimony. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what? They just inspired me. You just got me excited. I'm about to raise that recruiting bonus to $1,000. And if this to get me excited, I might raise it higher. So right now, here it is. I'm telling you, I'm going to beat you guys, even the people with all the influence, because I'm going to launch people. I'm going to have door hangers out there. I'm going to have roll signs out there. I'm going to beat you guys. It's $1,000 now because Ryan and Lydia just got me excited. $1,000. Let's go. Well, hey, I'm going to turn. Thank you so much, man. Thank you all a whole bunch. Hey, I'm going to turn it over to one of my good friends, now my sister. I love her a whole bunch. She's just amazing. She is the best part of the Giammalva family, or not, okay? And we like Jeff a little bit. But hey, I'm going to turn it over to one of the top leaders in the industry. Just a bundle of joy. Hey, Lisa, the floor is all yours.
All right, Rabu, thank you. Oh my gosh, congratulations to all the new diamonds and all your success. I was just smiling ear to ear listening to you guys. It's so fun. I always want to say if we could bottle the energy of a new distributor and just put that energy in a bottle, like a magic potion, imagine what that would be worth after going diamond your first week. That's amazing. So I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about promoting. And, you know, Jeremy did a actual Diamond Plus training with the Diamonds and Above on Sunday night. And I got to tell you guys, this business, the beautiful part about it, and Rabu, you are a rock star in terms of recruiting. The guy is like the Energizer Bunny. I mean, there's no reason anybody can't get involved in this business and tear it up, whether it's the door hangers, the signs, the texting, the instant messages. I mean, there's the brochures, there's so many tools. So the first step in this business is really just to recruit, exposure, eyeballs, and as many eyeballs as you can get on that 2-minute video. Get creative. Maybe we haven't thought of something yet. That's what I love about this opportunity. It's because the videos there, I never had to think about what I needed to show people. 2-minute video, hilo.life, and you need to get the replicated site if you don't have it. But that got me excited because I didn't want to have to think. I want to bring people in and I want them to move. Now, Jeff is going to close up talking about the launch, but I'm going to insert my piece, which is like it goes recruit, launch, promote. This is what we do as leaders. Recruit, launch, promote, recruit, launch, promote. Jeff's going to finish up with the launch piece of it, but I'm going to talk about the promote part. I am a promoter. And I've always been a promoter. From the day I looked at this business 24 years ago, by the way, I've been in the industry 24 years, stay-at-home mom, my girls were 4 and 1. All I knew was when I went to my first meeting, the skies parted. And they said, Lisa, if you could be this professional introducer, you're going to get stinking rich. Just introduce us to people. And I always remember saying, well, why wouldn't everybody do this? This is so easy. If I could just promote events, I'm promoting a product, I'm promoting a person. Everything in this business is really just about promoting, having fun, be yourself. You know, Jeremy always says we get paid millions to be ourselves, right? Don't be Rabu. I mean, he's amazing. Don't be Jeff. Don't be me. Don't be anybody but you. And when you go out there, have fun. You know, I love to laugh at myself. I don't take myself too seriously, but I am always promoting. I got my Hilo hat on. Anywhere I go, I've got my Hilo on. I've got my brochures. I've got my magazines. I always have my iPad on me because I'm ready to talk about the business anywhere, anytime with anybody. And that text message or instant message, that's the easiest thing to do when you first get started. There's a launch script that we give you. But you want to get the word out there. You want to spread the message. Now, what we're doing now is we need to start promoting. You know, I always say, what's the next big event? The next big event. Whatever the next event is. I mean, we're leaving for Florida tomorrow. We're going to be in Naples on Thursday night. We're going to be in Fort Myers on Saturday night. And there's events going on all over the place, you guys. All you got to do is go to our team website. You're going to see all the events from all the leaders. Do you know I scour that? And one of the things I love to do is I'll go to Facebook and I'll say, friends that live in Florida. Ding, I'm going to Florida. friends that live in Denver. We just got back from Denver. Friends that live in Las Vegas. Wherever we're going, we're promoting, because what I'm doing is I'm looking for, I'm just getting the word out there. Now, I had some conversations with some friends in Florida just from that exercise. And just from that exercise of bantering, and then we started talking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They happened to be out of town the week we're there, but they watched the 2-minute video. They're getting on a webinar and they're extremely interested. So what happens is when you're promoting events, everything feeds into this funnel. Everything naturally feeds into the funnel. And you have fun with it, okay? I don't care if you're posting on Facebook. Always put it out there. Some people are into the Instagram. I'm not an Instagram girl. That's like for the younger kids. Some people like the LinkedIn. I know Rabu. He loves his FaceTime, right, Rabu? But it's exposure. Do you know Jeff and I were contacted by Natita and Chad in July? Same thing. Ryan and Lydia, we weren't listening. And then all of a sudden we saw Jeremy go live in October. Our circumstances changed and we said, we better start listening. What are you guys doing? So everybody's circumstances change. I tell every one of my people, go back to the people that you text or you instant messaged a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. You should be sweeping back. Now it needs to be a phone call. Don't hide behind an instant message or a text. Call them up. Hey, have you seen that 2-minute video? We need to talk. We need to talk. I really believe that if you don't get people, it's almost like you got to shake people into reality. If you don't get people to look at what we're doing, it's like you're doing them a disservice. At least I want them to look. All right? So now we've got this big event coming up. And I got to tell you, I'm a big promoter of events. Jeff and I have never missed a company event. That's our business. And I got to tell you right now, Bangkok, Thailand is the next event that we're going to. And we're so excited. And if you still haven't bought your tickets, you could still go. Get the tickets, get the flights, go. This is going to be a lifetime opportunity to be rubbing shoulders with the who's who, meeting Fabio. I guess when you're there, you could, buy like clothes for $5 a piece. That's always good for the women, right? There's a lot of things you could do, but it's going to be an amazing event. But the team event, you guys, the team event in Las Vegas, there is no excuse. It's called It Ain't Negotiable. Because if you're really serious about this business, you got to be there. And if I'm getting somebody started, that's part of the process. It's okay, get in your Facebook group. Okay, make sure you go through your back office. I click through it. We all have welcome letters. We all go through this little checklist with people, which should take 5 minutes. And one of them is, let's get Vegas done. Okay, let's go to, by the way, if you don't know the site, it's called VegasTeamEvent.com. www.VegasTeamEvent.com. It's June 23rd, 24th. It's going to be at the Palms Hotel. There's going to be a Thursday night reception and a lot of beautiful suites. You'll hear about that. You're going to have to call me to go to those, right? There's going to be an all-day training Friday and Saturday. Friday night's going to be a diamond event. You need to be diamond to go to this. It's going to probably be a show and a beautiful dinner. It's going to be so much fun. And then Saturday night is going to be by the pool. I'm hearing, and we're going to be planning and masterminding next week in Louisiana. I can't wait to be with my team, my buddies, and we're going to be putting the whole agenda together. But I think it's going to be a Studio 54 theme. That's my vote, and I kind of put it out there, and it's going to be so much fun. But we're talking about, you guys, $125 a ticket. You need to get your tickets. That's half price. As of tomorrow, those prices are going to double. Go to VegasTeamEvents.com. Get your tickets. The rooms, you have your choice of rooms. They start as low as $125 a night. You guys, this is going to be a trip of a lifetime. I always say big things happen at big events. If you're there, it's the camaraderie. It's the fun. It's the inspiration. When we're sitting there, it always took our business to another level. Always. It always took our business to another level. So you guys, I'm going to bring my husband up, Jeff. I'm going to let him kind of close this meeting out, talking about the launch. But be in Vegas, and more importantly, how many people are you going to have in Vegas with you? Make the commitment first. Okay, you want to go diamond, but you're not in Vegas? Doesn't add up. You can't, you know what, BS us. You need to be in Vegas. Okay, I don't know if I should have said that. And then you have to say, how many people am I going to have there with me? Do you know that having 10 people, it's a binary. Your diamond, 20 people in Vegas. These are the numbers. Your diamond. You put 50 people and 50 people, we're talking 100. That's the formula to go president. You know, presidents, that's 50,000 points a week. That's 20,000. No, it's 10, 20, $10,000 in profit. We're talking about 40,000 a month in dual team. Now we're shooting, and I know Rabu is 250, 500 minimally. Our group, 500 people. That's the formula to go presidential millionaire. Now that's some serious cash. We're talking about 250,000 points in your pay leg, hitting that at 20%. This is a very, very simple business, you guys. I want to thank you for your time, your attention. I'm going to turn it over to my husband, Jeff. He's going to talk about the launch, because everybody from now to Vegas should be launching like crazy with the people that you're bringing in. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up my husband, Jeff Giammalva. You want my hat?
No.
No? Okay. Here he is.
I want Rabu to introduce me. I ain't speaking until Rabu introduces me. I'm not doing it.
So let me introduce the man of the hour, okay? This is my buddy. As I said earlier, I introduced you earlier, you know, just a leader in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. You know, just a phenomenal guy, a phenomenal leader. Just done so well. More importantly, he's helping a lot of people do well, and they've broken a lot of diamonds. So he's a diamond machine right here. So over to you, Jeff.
Hey, brother, thank you so much. Can't wait to see you in Louisiana. Hey, all the brand new diamonds, listen, brother, no joke. Diamond is no joke. Diamond puts you on the map. Diamond is where the recognition starts. And if you got to diamond, guys, I gotta tell you, my heart goes out to you. You guys that did it in a week, are you kidding me? A week? You guys share that story. Guess what they're gonna duplicate, Rabu? Diamonds in a week. Are you kidding? Okay, that's what they're gonna duplicate. So let me share with you guys, I love the information today. And, you know, to hear from Rabu first about how to really get the numbers up, and then you hear from Lisa on being a promoter. What I want to talk about very briefly is this. Okay, I've always been under the, I guess you call it ether, that we recruit to retain. Now, I don't like the word retain. I like we have to recruit to sponsor. Do you understand there's a big difference there, right? You got to recruit a lot of people, but you only sponsor a few.
That's right.
I'm going to say it again. You only sponsor a few. If you want to make $1 million in this business, let me share with you something, because we've done it. You're going to make that with 7 to 10 people you sponsored. But how many people do you have to recruit to get 7 to 10 people working? This is what you have to think about, guys. And what I want to talk about is this. When you bring somebody in, and this is the breakdown I'm telling you in network marketing, is finding out what you got quickly. I got to find out what I got. Do I have a runner? Do I have a piddler? Do I have somebody that's going to be frozen? You know there's 3 types of people that join your team, right? People that do nothing, people who are frozen, and people that build it big. So it's your job to find out what you got. You're a private investigator. You know how you investigate? You know how you figure this out? Ask them questions. Welcome them to your team. Find out what their why is. See what they want to accomplish. I had a conversation yesterday. I got on with the person. I go, welcome to our team. Okay, I want to welcome you. I want to find out a little bit about you. Person says, well, you know what, Jeff? I appreciate this call. You know what? I love the product. I bought a package, and I'm not really going to go into this not do it too often. I found out a lot about this person. So let me ask you a question, everybody on this call. If you talk to that type of person, would you consider him hot, warm, or cold? Cold. He wasn't willing to do anything. He said, I like the product. I'm still going to give him the welcome letter. I'm still going to work with him, but he's not somebody I'm going to launch. Because first of all, and take this the right way, he bought a single pack. I'm going to spend time with the people that want to run, and I have to find out who wants to run. That's it. That's who gets my time. Because guys, people will pull from you in every different direction. When you get to president above, you can't work with everybody. In the beginning, you'll take anybody. If the person on the corner with the sign that says, we'll work for food, will come to a meeting, you'll bring them. And you'll start telling everybody how great he's going to be. But I will tell you, after a while, you figure out what you got. So when you go out there, guys, you got to identify what their why is. Now, I'll give you another example. Person I just brought in, okay? Person said, I said, let me ask you your why. He goes, Jeff, listen, I've been doing what I'm doing for 30 years. And after 30 years, I'm making $70,000 a year, and there's no end in sight. I said, what do you want to do? He goes, Jeff, I want to replace my income fast. I said, what do you need to replace? He says, $7,000 a month. I go, okay, brother, we're going to launch you. And I gave him the working rules. I said, here's what we're going to do. You have 48 hours. 48 hours. I want you to contact every single person you know. And I gave him the script. I gave him the 2-minute video. I said, and on Sunday, because this was Thursday, we have Friday and Saturday. On Sunday, I want you to put together, and here's the words I use, your board of directors. You're launching a company. What does every company have? A board of directors. I said, who do you want to sit on top of your multi-million-dollar organization? Because that's what we're going to build together. He goes, really? I said, yes, really. We're going to build your board of directors. He goes, I go, how many people can you get on the call? Jeff, I will have no less than 25 people. I said, perfect. We launched on Sunday. He had 22 people on. Out of 22 people, he got 12 new board of directors. And now you know what we did? I sat there after the meeting was over, I removed the other people. They're not interested. I talked to my board of directors. I said, okay, board of directors, we're now launching you in another 48 hours. So now we're going to build that group of 12 people onto the next call. I found a runner. I found somebody that wants to go to work. And you guys, a lot of you have diamonds in the rough there. But I will tell you the breakdown in our industry is communication and getting with people quickly. We have to get with them now. People go, I got somebody signed up. Okay, did you talk to them? Not for a week. That guy's dead in the water. He got started. You didn't talk to him for a week? And I'm just telling you what we've experienced. Now, I will tell you what we used to come from. My background, guys, just so you know my background, some of you need to know this. Okay, because I want to know everybody's backgrounds, because I market you more than, I make more money with your stories than I do with mine, by the way. Okay, here's my background. I spent 14 years with the largest health and fitness chain in the world, Bally Health Clubs. I was the vice president of sales and marketing for Bally's. Guess what Bally's had? A board of directors. And when I got involved in network marketing, it was like a miss for me. Until somebody sat down and said, Jeff, what you did for Bally's for 14 years is the same thing we do in network marketing. He goes, what do you do? I go, I teach, train, and develop salespeople on how to sell memberships. And he just sat there and looked at me. He goes, what do you think we do? Same thing. And as soon as I got that, my business took off. Guys, listen, same circus, different clowns. That's just a fact. No matter what you do, it's a circus, okay? And you know what? The one that tames the lions, that's your sponsorship. Recruit to retain. But remove the word retain, recruit to sponsor. That's it. That's my message tonight. So here's what I'm going to end with. We are going to Naples, Florida, Thursday. business opportunity presentation. Okay, it's the flyers on what site's it on, Lise? Hilo Live Facebook page. Okay, or Team World Changers. 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, business opportunity fast start training, Naples, leading into an all-day Super Saturday 10 to 5 in Fort Myers. That flyer's there. That's guests for free, and of course, $20 per person for distributors. But here's what I believe. Our business, here's how me and Lisa are treating Vegas. Our company officially launches in Las Vegas. We've been playing around up until, guys, we've been in pre-launch. You have no idea what's going to happen and the ranks that will be broken for those people that come to Vegas. You may think that's hype. I don't really care what you think. This is the biggest thing that's going to hit World Global Network. I promise you, do not miss Vegas. Rabu, love you, my brother. You guys, thank you so much. Did we do it? Yep, 7 o'clock on the button. Appreciate you guys.
Well, Jeff, phenomenal. Just want to say one thing as we close. I'm going to get Jeremy to jump in this one, and maybe some of the presidents might jump in too, but I don't like spending anybody's money. But I'm definitely going to get Jeremy to jump in. So here's the deal. I'm raising the stakes. Well, I'm not going to raise it, but we're going to do first and second place. Because again, you know, recruit, promote, and launch. So some of you are going to get launched, and you're going to win this contest. You're going to win. And so I'm going to give out 1,000 for first place, and Jeremy's going to give out 1,000 for second place. And we may give Chad and Tita to give out 1,000 for third place. And I'm in the contest. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to run. It's time to run. Jeff, incredible job. I love everything you said, and I'm following to the T. I'm going to recruit a whole bunch of people, but unfortunately, I'm not going to sponsor a lot of folks. So everybody, God bless everybody. Have a great night. And y'all will see me on Facebook tomorrow morning because it's on and cranking. All right. Love everybody. Bye-bye.